a bright college student, a night out with friends, a text saying, "Be right back." Then, silence. Days later, his body is found in a river. No obvious trauma. The cause? Drowning. Case closed. But etched on a wall nearby, a single graffiti symbol, a smiley face. Coincidence or a calling card? This is the real horror behind the Smiley Face Killers Theory, and the chilling truth they don't want you to know. Part 1. The pattern that no one saw, until it was too late. In the late 1990s, two retired New York detectives, Kevin Gannon and Anthony Duarte, began noticing something strange. Young men, smart, athletic, mostly white, in their early 20s, all vanishing after a night of drinking, all found in water, almost always ruled as accidental drownings. But these detectives saw what no one else did. The pattern. One case became 2, then 5, then 45. Then came the signature. Near the recovery sites of more than a dozen victims, a simple graffiti symbol was discovered. A smiley face, sometimes red, sometimes blue, sometimes spray-painted on bridges, underpasses, or tunnel walls, always eerily close to where bodies were found. Was this a coincidence, or was someone leaving a message? Part 2. The victims. Too many to ignore. Chris Jenkins, Minneapolis, Minnesota, 2002. Chris was a University of Minnesota student, last seen leaving a bar on Halloween night. He was dressed in a Native American costume, moccasins, no coat, on a freezing night. The police said he was drunk, slipped into the Mississippi River, and drowned. But his body was found 4 months later, still fully clothed, still wearing his shoes, arms crossed, no water in his lungs. And most disturbing, there was a clump of hair in his hand, someone else's hair, near where he was found. A faded smiley face spray-painted on a pillar. Dakota James, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, 2017. Dakota was a Duquesne University grad student. He called his friend one night, frantic and disoriented, said he was being followed. She offered to come get him, but he said he was fine. He disappeared. 40 days later, his body was found in the Ohio River. Police. He drowned. But experts said the decomposition didn't match 40 days in water. It looked more like 3 days. Nearby, graffiti, a smiley face, with horns. Joey LaBute, Columbus, Ohio, 2016, went out for drinks with friends. He vanished from a crowded bar without his coat or phone. 2 weeks later, found in the Scioto River. Again, ruled an accidental drowning. But Joey didn't even drink much, and that night, he had 0 alcohol in his system. Oh, and yes, there was a graffiti smiley face under the bridge. According to Gannon and Duarte, this isn't the work of one man. It's an organized group, a cult, a network of thrill killers, operating across multiple states, communicating online. Their target? Young, promising men, often described as high-achieving. They stalk, abduct, kill, and stage drownings. And the signature? The smiley face is their silent message, their twisted inside joke. Some symbols were found with horns, devil tails, arrows, suggesting deeper meaning. But perhaps most terrifying, none of the victims fought back. No scratches, no bruises, no defensive wounds, sedated, drugged, paralyzed by fear. The FBI officially denies the theory. In 2008, they released a statement saying, "We have found no evidence to support links between these deaths. There is no indication of a serial killer or killers." Many experts called the theory outlandish. They said drownings after drinking are sadly common. They said graffiti near water isn't uncommon. They called it confirmation bias, detectives seeing patterns where there are none. But Gannon and Duarte aren't alone. Other private investigators, journalists, families of victims, they believe the truth is being buried. Why? Because accepting the theory means admitting a terrifying truth. There may be a network of predators operating freely. Right now, across the U.S., how does a healthy young man vanish from a crowded bar? Why do so many of them leave without their jackets or phones in freezing weather? How does a body that's supposedly been in a river for 30 days show no signs of bloating or water damage? And most of all, why the smiley face? Some think it's mockery, others think it's symbolism, happiness twisted into horror. But maybe it's a way to say, we were here and we got away with it. In the end, the smiley face is more than graffiti. It's a haunting reminder of lives lost and justice never found. Whether this is a vast conspiracy or a terrifying coincidence, the questions remain. The families mourn, and the faces keep smiling. If this story chilled you, subscribe to Shadows and Silence for more disturbing true crime. Drop a comment. Do you believe the smiley face killers are real? And remember, sometimes the scariest monsters don't hide under the bed, they hide in plain sight.